What's up everybody, Blackacre here, your friendly neighborhood masked guitarist and vocalist, and today we are taking a look at the Murder 2 pedal by Vexed Brain. Now, Vexed Brain is a one-man operation out of Omaha, Nebraska. He recently came on my radar due to a pedal he makes called the Sosa Fuzz. I believe as of now, the pedal has been discontinued in its original form, but you can still purchase it in the Sphinx Moth, which I'll be getting to in another video. This side of the Sphinx Moth is the Sosa Fuzz, which is, I believe it's his take on the Big Muff, but the volume and sustain knobs are fully dimed and there's no tone stack on it, I believe, and it is one of, if not my favorite fuzz I've tried so far. I just really enjoy how his pedals are very simple and easy to use. I really don't enjoy getting decision paralysis on pedals and amps. I don't know about you guys, but I can sit and tweak an amp for hours or a pedal and then I'll just start to get, like, ear fatigue, and sometimes I end up thinking, well, does this even sound good anymore type of thing. But with a pedal like this is designed to be fully cranked, so I love the simplicity here. So as you can see, all three knobs here I have completely dimed. What's cool about this pedal is it's the Murder 2, and obviously that kind of works out because it is his take on an HM2 type of pedal, but also it's kind of cool because it's a continuation of his Murder line of pedals. The Murder 1 was an MXR Distortion Plus style pedal that he tweaked to his liking, and then this is basically a Murder 1, so it's an Distortion Plus style distortion, but his own spin on it with the HM2 EQ. So you got gain, tone, and output, and then you also have a three-way selector switch. Now, Tom, if you see this, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the switch all the way to the left is silicon clipping with an op amp, middle is op amp only, and then right is LED clipping where you actually get the red LEDs blinking when you use that, which is pretty cool. I like it on the left side. Now he's told me that that is the most, and I can also hear it, that's the most reminiscent of the original HM2. His preferred is the LED setting, which is all the way to the right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a short sample of a riff I wrote, and I'm going to play the same exact thing 3 different times. I'm not just playing it once and then, reamping or, doing any studio magic. I'm going to record it 3 times. Once with the switch all the way to the left, once in the center, once in the right, and I'll tell you which is which, and you guys can let me know which one you enjoy the most. So yeah, like I said, this is meant to be dimed. If you don't do that, you might run into a bit of a practical joke, but we'll take a look at the inside and see if you can spot what that is. But if you use this completely dimed, in my opinion, that's the best way to use it, and it's the easiest way to use it. Just turn everything up to 10, dial in which clipping you like, and have at it. It's a really, really badass pedal, and this is my favorite chainsaw style pedal I've come across so far. I've kind of fallen in love with the HM2 sound, and I've always liked it, but when I was a kid, Nails was very popular in the underground, and I feel like there are a lot of bands that came out that started using the HM2, and I just kind of got fatigued from hearing that sound. But since I've been so far removed from it, and there's really only a few bands I can think of that still really champion it, like Fuming Mouth and Gatecreeper, and Nails is coming back. So I'm like, you know what? I want to try it. So I've had a lot of fun with this, and yeah, check out the demo, and definitely check out Vexed Brain. Go follow him on Instagram. This is not like a paid thing. I was not sent this pedal. I bought this with my own money, and yeah, so I always try to keep it straight up with you guys. I'm not gonna say any bullshit or talk out of my ass about stuff. So I really, really like this pedal. I really like this company. Tom's a really nice guy. We've chatted a bunch of times, and I'm happy to support him. So yeah, and I mean, this pedal is 125 bucks, which is, like, in my opinion, is like a steal for a handmade pedal. Especially with the 3 clipping selections. Even if it was 125 without that, I would have been fine with paying that. But Really, really cool stuff. His stuff is perfect if you're like me and you like setting your amp up to a slightly crispy setting, like right on the edge or right past the edge of breakup, and then just like bullying your amp around with pedals. That's the way I do things, and I believe that's what he does too. So since these pedals are kind of designed for that, they're like perfect for me. So I've been loving this. I've been loving the Sphinx Maw. Like I said, I'll do a separate video on this. But yeah, go check out his stuff. Like I said, this one's 125. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and now let's take a look at the guts of the pedal.
Let's take a look at the inside of the Murder 2. As you can see here, Vexed Brain Murder 2, and then Tom signed it, 11/6. Cool, so part of the reason why I am going to do this in some of my demos is partially for my own benefit, because I'd like to get into doing simple DIY pedal builds. Now this is way out of my wheelhouse. You know, Tom designs these PCBs and does everything, so but I just feel like looking at stuff somewhat helps. So I am doing that for me, and also for anyone out there who's curious on what the inside of a pedal looks like. So basically, you might be able to spot the little practical joke here. I won't say exactly what it is, but if you compare some of the stuff to what's on the front of the pedal, you might notice something kind of funny. But yeah, so we got the three-way clipping right there. We got the foot switch down here. And something that I really like about Tom's designs is that he always has cool sayings on his PCBs. So I don't know if you can read that down here, but it says the villain doesn't know they're the villain. And I don't know what that's from, but based off the little I know about him, it could be early 2000s like underground rap lyric or something. But as you can see there, Vexed Brain Murder 2. So very cool PCB design. I've only ever soldered one PCB together, and it looks like I used probably some of these components. Some of them I don't know what they are. But yeah, this is what the inside of a pedal looks like. It's all hand done by him. Pretty cool stuff. So let us get into what this pedal sounds like.